What's up guys, it's Juni, and today I'm going to show you how to change your oil and install a new engine oil drain valve on your 2003 to 2008 Toyota Corolla. Some tools we're going to need today to change the oil and install that new FUMOTO valve are, of course, the most important, your engine oil. Now I got the Mobil 1 5W30 full synthetic from Walmart. I got it from Walmart because it was cheap and is on sale. But you can use whatever oil that you want to change in your car. So this is the one that I chose, so I'm going to use that. The specs on the 1ZZFE motor state that you need to use a 5W30 weight. So that's what I'm using today. Next is your oil filter. Now of course I got a genuine Toyota oil filter here. Again, you can use whatever brand that you want to use. If you want to save money, you can go with the cheap Fram brand. I personally like genuine oil filters that are for the car, so Toyota oil filter. Next we have is this new FUMOTO valve from FUMOTOUSA.com. Now this valve will help us to change oil very easily. As you can see, the oil comes out of this section right here. You have this release lever here, perpendicular to the valve. It's locked, the oil won't spill out. When you lift it up and move it over, that's how the oil will drain out. And then to lock it again, turn it 90 degrees, press it down, and you're good to go. It won't move, the oil won't drain out. It also comes with this washer that we can use so that it'll keep it nice and sealed to the oil pan. So we're going to be installing this today. Next thing you may need to use, a socket wrench and a 14mm socket to remove the old oil drain plug. But also, if you have trouble getting your oil filter off, we also can use a filter removal tool that you attach to your socket as such. Boom, you can remove that oil filter that's stuck in there if it was screwed on too tight. Last but not least, the pan to drain all the oil into, and of course blocks to put behind the wheels of your car if your car is on an incline like mine is today. And last but not least is your 3-ton jack so that you can jack the car up because the space is not good enough to get underneath the vehicle. Of course, before changing your oil, make sure your car is off, the lever is into park, and your parking brake is up. Alright, now that we've got all our parts together, let's go ahead and start jacking the car up so that we can change the oil. Make sure that it's underneath the jack points of the car because if it's not there, you may damage the rest of the frame which holds the jack points into place. Now as you can see, I also installed a jack stand, so just in case my 3.5-ton jack rolls away, I'm not going to get crushed by this. So to be on the safe side, make sure you have a jack stand supporting your car as well. Make sure to, prior to removing the engine oil pan bolt, we're going to remove the cap here where we're going to fill the oil. It'll allow for the oil to flow smoothly out of the oil pan. As you can see right here, that's where our 14mm bolt is, underneath the oil pan. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this oil pan bolt using the 14mm socket. Now that we've gotten the oil pan bolt loose, make sure that you have your pan that you want to drain the oil into underneath the oil pan, ready to go. Next, we're going to remove the oil pan bolt and let the oil drain into the pan below. You're going to wipe the excess oil away from your oil pan and you're going to install your FUMOTO valve now. Make sure the FUMOTO valve is hand tight. Wipe off the excess oil from the oil pan underneath. You can use an adjustable wrench to tighten down further if necessary. Do not over tighten, as this may strip the threads inside your oil pan. Alright, your FUMOTO valve is all set. Let's change the oil filter next. As you can see where the FUMOTO valve sits, next thing we're going to do is we're going to change the oil filter. The oil filter is right here underneath the engine bay. So what you're going to do is you're going to untwist this counterclockwise. Alright, what we're going to do next is we're going to wipe off the excess oil that's left over where the oil filter goes. Just take a blue rag and just clean it down like such. Clean anywhere else that the oil is dripped from. So next what we're going to do now is we're going to prep the oil filter for application. Take your oil filter out. What I like to do is put a little bit of oil, engine oil in the cap. And what you're going to do is you're going to dab some oil and put some oil on the O-ring of the engine oil filter to help it have a better seal. You can use the leftover oil to pour in the oil filter. Alright, your engine oil filter is now prepped. We'll take the newly prepped oil filter and twist it on clockwise. Make sure it's hand tight. You don't want to over tighten it to mess up the O-ring. And there you have it. Now next we're going to put some oil in. Now that we've gotten the new oil filter on and the new FUMOTO valve on, we're going to put some oil in. Make sure you have a wide enough funnel so it doesn't spill on your engine. Take your engine oil and pour it in your funnel. Don't pour it all in though, because the 1ZZFE motor only takes about approximately 4 quarts. What you're going to do now is you're going to let the oil sit for a little bit, and then you're going to recheck it to make sure the levels are okay. Alright, now that we've let the oil sit for a little bit, let's check the level on the dipstick. Wipe it clean first, put it back in all the way, and pull it out. The level should be up to or close to the second marking up on the stick. Not the furthest one, but up here. As you can see, the oil level is about 3/4 of the way up. Alright. We're going to put the oil filler cap back on. And we're going to turn on the car to see if there's any leaks. Now we've turned on the car. What we're going to do is we're going to check for leaks underneath to make sure there's no oil leaking. We're going to let this run for just a little bit, then turn it off, let the oil settle, and see if we need to put any more oil in. After that, you're all done. Alright, so there you have it. We've now changed the oil on this 2005 Toyota Corolla and now installed the FUMOTO valve from FUMOTOUSA.com to help making oil changes a lot easier in the future. If you like this video, click the thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see me do any other videos in the future, put it in the comments section below. Thanks for watching and have a great one. And today I'm going to show you how to change your oil and install new engine engine oil drain valve. Little stuck here.